This episode is brought to you by King of Beards. This is my online shop where you can find high quality products that will help you grow a strong, healthy beard that not only looks great, but also will smell great as well. Definitely the people in your life that like to get up and close with you are gonna thank you for this one. These are products that I use personally. The link is below in the video description section, and if you use my coupon code KING, you'll get 15% off on your first order. Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another FTD Facts episode. For this one, I'm going to be looking at 10 habits of the Prophet Muhammad that people all over the world are encouraged by Muslims to follow. So let's just jump right in. The habit at number 10 is the habit of rising early in the morning. Prophet Muhammad, he slept early and woke up early with the Adhan and the Fajr prayer each day. Being an early riser has been scientifically correlated with better productivity as well as better mental health in general. So waking up early may be challenging, of course, but with baby steps, taking it one day at a time, even if it's just waking up 15 minutes earlier than normal to start with, you definitely can begin improving your quality of life just by rising up a little early in the morning. From there, let's look at the habit of moderate eating. Instead of eating a whole lot of food and getting full, well, the Prophet Muhammad ate a moderate amount of food. The habit of eating less to avoid sickness and disease was highlighted by the Prophet Muhammad and is now substantially supported by science. The Islamic notion of 1/3 for food, 1/3 for liquids, and 1/3 for air corresponds very closely to the Japanese hara hachibu. And this is a concept which means eat until you're just 80% full instead of eating until you're 100% full and you can't eat anymore. We often do that sometimes and it's like, oh, why did I eat so much? But the food was so good. Was it worth it? I don't know. Moving on now to the habit at number 8, eating slowly. Okay. We know that it takes our body about 20 minutes to send signals to our brain that it is full. So eating slowly will help you eat less food and improve your digestion. And it's a practice that was practiced by the Prophet Muhammad himself, and it's definitely strongly advocated. You digest your food better when you eat slowly, and it's helpful for maintaining weight, as well as you feel more content when you're eating food. You get to chew your food more, and it's just a whole satisfying feeling altogether. So yes, of course, if you eat too fast, it may lead to an uncomfortable feeling of fullness. Moving on to habit number 7, drinking water. Most of us definitely have heard that Muslims do not drink water in just one sip, but instead divide it into 3 sips. Well, there is a reason behind this. Do not drink water in one breath, but drink it in 2 or 3 breaths. This is how Prophet Muhammad drank water. And now science today actually provides some evidence that when a person drinks too much water in a short period of time, they can actually experience headaches as well as an imbalance in blood electrolyte levels and sometimes dizziness. Drinking slowly helps you absorb the fluid and get the most benefit out of it. The habit at number 6 is eating pomegranates. I don't think I can ever pronounce that word properly. Pomegranates. Either way, they're thought to be very, very helpful for you, and it's one of the Prophet Muhammad's favorite foods. And modern scientific research has proven that pomegranates, they are actually one of the healthiest foods on the planet. This fruit contains manganese, which helps the formation of bone structure during the metabolic process, as well as potassium, which aids in maintaining cellular function and keeps a balance in fluid levels. They're also very potent in flavonoids as well as polyphenols, and these are antioxidants that protect our body against heart disease. The habit at number 5 is fasting. There has been scientific evidence that indicates that not only the food we eat, but also our eating time and patterns have a significant impact on our health. Fasting was a regular practice in Muhammad's life, not just during the month of Ramadan, but regularly in general. He would fast until Maghrib every single Monday and Thursday, as well as on the 13th, 14th, and 15th of each month. This is similar to the intermittent fasting practice, which has been proven to balance hormone levels, prevent oxidative stress, as well as it's been proven to reduce overall inflammation. So when you think about it, the less food you put in your body, the less it is focused on digestion and the more it can focus on healing itself from certain ailments. Not saying that you starve yourself, but hey, you don't need to be loading up every single day on food. You can give your body a break sometimes. It needs it. From there, let's look at eating dates. This is a very popular habit. Dates are not just the perfect foods to break your fast, but you should also keep them in your day-to-day life. It helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels as well as rebalance blood electrolyte levels and help kickstart your digestive system in preparation for food. And when it comes to Prophet Muhammad, Muslims know this, but he also recommended eating dates in the lead up to childbirth. Dates are now proven to boost oxytocin production in your body and helps to speed up labor. The habit at number 3 has to do with staying active. Fulfilling 3 of Islam's 5 pillars necessitates that Muslims be in good health and fitness. Prayer is a form of exercise in a way that requires the movement of almost all of your body's muscles and joints. So good health is also necessary if you intend to fast or participate in the Hajj pilgrimage according to Islam. Prophet Muhammad, he strongly encouraged physical exercise, and he actually told parents to encourage physical activity in their children by teaching them how to swim, ride on a horse, as well as conduct archery and play, various different sports like that. So it's definitely important, and Muslims encourage people to take on the practice of just staying active. Sleep and prayer is another big practice. This habit was done by Prophet Muhammad, and he recommended it, and he never deprived himself of sleep or overslept. He advised and practiced sleeping in the early part of the night and waking up early in the morning. Now, scientific research has shown that going to bed early can actually help you maintain a healthy weight, as well as stay more productive, and also avoid serious health problems such as diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. Salah is one of the 5 fundamental requirements that Muslims are obligated to perform. According to a hadith, the Prophet Muhammad was reported to have said this: "Verily, there is a cure in Salat." So there are physical benefits to Salat, such as increased movement in the hand and shoulder muscles at the beginning of the Salat, which increases the blood flow toward the torso. The heart is also one of the most important organs in our bodies because it supplies blood to all other parts of the body. The movements performed during prayer or Salat are definitely good sources of exercise for the heart. The habit will end off at number 1, we have having a peaceful mind. The Prophet Muhammad taught his followers to have a peaceful mind through acceptance of life's changes. He warned them not to be engulfed by anxiety, depression, or anger. A man said to the Prophet, "Give me advice." And the Prophet said, "Do not get angry." The man asked repeatedly, and the Prophet answered each time, "Do not get angry." Prophet Muhammad knew that if a person controlled their anger, he or she would be able to control other aspects of life. This is why the Prophet Muhammad mentioned in another hadith this, and I quote, "The powerful man is not the one who can wrestle, but the powerful man is the one who can control himself at the time of anger." So anger opens up the door to all sorts of negative qualities, and staying away from it opens up the door to the possibility of other good things happening. Health studies have shown that anger can raise your chances of having a stroke, put your heart at greater risk, and weaken your immune system. So guys, this was a look at 10 beneficial practices and habits of the Prophet Muhammad that Muslims encourage everybody to follow. Let me know what you thought about this list down below in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. Until the next time guys, stay awesome, stay educated, and I'll see you in the next episode.